reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. And now the running back's got it again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Scanning the field. It's Lane. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's hit just before the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. The completion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Ball comes loose.
The offense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. On the move now. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, and another incompletion. Looking downfield. It's Lane. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this.
Touchdown, Mean Green. A much-needed counterpunch. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset. Quarterback and offensive coordinator found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
It's another deep shot, and he is wide open for a huge gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown. Mean Green. A great. To the air, it's Lane. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial. For both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, and it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand when in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. To throw, it's Lane. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Lets it go quickly. That is broken up and incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback. The game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pressure is coming. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Makes Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a first and goal at the 7. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Comes up with the catch. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to gleaming State Farm City, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see last season's national champions, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Lane. Looking deep on the very first play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Mean Green. They draw first blood in this national title game.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, North Texas. Too much speed. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Lane. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Snags the good throw. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great fit. Instead, a third down play coming up. Looking to throw again. The pocket pocket breaking down. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Time running down, just one play left here in the half.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just to...
And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
They'll be tackled at the 18th. And here's the return from inside the 5. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Lane. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Mean Green. Look out. Whole different game now.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown.
Well, that's the second.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Lane. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Heck of a ride to a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Crosses the 10-yard line. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score any 1st down.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone.
Touchdown, North Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with your lead. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Hand it off. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
But a defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt.
read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. The lead. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the North Texas Mean Green.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Landry. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mean Green. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, fires downfield. Working the big fella to the corner.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Let's go. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Extending the play. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you.
He's got it inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mean Green. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Landry. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown!
Okay, ready? Longer, cricket.
To the air, it's Landry. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Baldridge. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Touchdown, North Texas! And they take it in for 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Baldridge. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. makes the catch. It's Baldridge. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. No good. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Landry. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
It on again. This offense.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy.
Oh, a lot of space. The 40. He's at the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to pass, it's Landry. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.